The Church of God of Prophecy continues to be proud of the role that many of our black brothers and sisters played in the development of its movement. Join us in honoring Bishop Mitchell Cooper as a pioneer of the faith. Bishop Mitchell Cooper, preacher, civic activist, landscaper, and entrepreneur, was born in Forbes Hill, Exuma, Bahamas on March 3, 1903, to Robert and Nancy Bullard Cooper. Mitchell Cooper attended school in Exuma, Bahamas, receiving an equivalent of an 8th grade education. He traveled and worked on boats in Exuma and Nassau, and knew the geography quite well. At the age of 19, he traveled from the Bahamas to Miami, Florida, on a small sailboat that departed from Berry Island, Bahamas. In 1920, he moved to Hollywood, Florida, where he became a permanent U.S. resident. In 1935, while working in the Homestead, Florida area, he met and married Irene Rowland. This union was blessed with 9 children. Bishop Cooper became a member of the Church of God in 1927. He was serving God before he got married and before any of his children were born. Bishop's life was centered around God and his family. Bishop Cooper was licensed as a minister in 1953 and began pastoring in Hollywood the same year. Under his leadership, they built the largest church in the community of Liberia, Hollywood at the time. In June of 1959, he was ordained as a bishop under the leadership of General Overseer M.A. Tomlinson. In 1963, he was appointed to pastor in West Palm Beach, Florida. After his wife went on to be with the Lord, Bishop Cooper remarried, and in 1969, he and his wife at the time, Letitia, were reappointed to pastor the Hollywood church, and they were able to pay off the mortgage. Over the years, and until his retirement from pastoring in 1975, Mitchell Cooper served for short periods in Key West, Belgrade, Centerville, and Miami No. 1. He also was appointed to serve as district overseer in Broward County for a short period. Something very special happened in his ministry. God led him and caused the work to flourish. But God gave him a friend and spiritual brother, Randolph B. Davis. He and Bishop Davis, pastor of Liberty City, Ridgeway, became the best of friends. They studied together, worshiped together, shared of each other's pulpit, traveled to the assembly and other functions together. In 1985, Bishop was one of the 8 recognized as the pioneers in Broward County, Florida. He was honored for his work in helping the communities meet their day-to-day needs. The Urban League of Broward County also recognized him for his leadership in constructing the new church building in Liberia, which turned out to be the largest black church in the area. He was also recognized for helping to start the first Young People's Club in Hollywood, Liberia, that helped to send underprivileged children to college. Bishop Mitchell Cooper believed in and practiced giving to the Lord so much that he made and carried with him everywhere he went a little card with the following words: "Give lavishly, give abundantly." Luke 6:38. "Give, and it shall be given unto you. The more you give, the more you get. The more you laugh, the less you fret. The more you do unselfishly, the more you live abundantly. The more of everything you share, the more you'll always have enough to spare. The more you love, the more you will find that life is good and friends are kind. For only what we give away enriches us from day to day." This card was given to people as he traveled throughout his community. Neither the church nor its members had much money during the 1940s, but every family had their needs met. Bishop Cooper firmly believed in giving and that when you do this, God would richly bless you. During the services, he preached the word so that people understood. He always had everyday examples. The services always had a choir, and he was one of the bass singers. Singing hymns was a part of his life. In 1999, at the age of 96, God finally granted his request to bring him home. It has been a great honor to recognize Bishop Mitchell Cooper as a pioneer of the faith.